the most fundamental level, which is going to be here all the way at the bottom. And I'm going to write that down as field devices. Field devices are a critical component of manufacturing because they are ultimately the interface between the physical or the process and mechanical worlds and the digital world. What do I mean by that? Well, the field devices are ultimately what, first of all, understands the state of the process. And those could be your sensors. So that could be a level sensor, a position sensor, a temperature sensor. It could also be a vision system, something more complicated than just a pure digital sensor, but ultimately it is something that captures the side of the process that needs to be understood by a brain of the system in order to actuate certain outputs, right? Outputs could be of different variety. Ultimately, those are your conveyor belts. Those are going to be your lift systems, your pumps driven by motors. It could also be your push actuators. There's going to be a lot of devices that actually do an action within the physical world that transform your raw materials into finished goods. Ultimately, what I want you to take away is that field devices, in a general sense, are not going to make the decisions. They're just going to be the interface between the physical world and the digital. So they're either transforming a mechanical state or process state into a digital signal, or taking a digital signal and transforming that into an action. For example, a motor is going to take a voltage, of course, and a current applied to it, and it's going to actuate either a conveyor belt or a pump. So like I said, taking electrical into the mechanical or vice versa. So extremely important. And we'll get into some of the nuances over the last couple of years. I would even dare say decades. Devices have been getting smarter and smarter, but ultimately field devices are not going to make the decisions that need to be made on how the process operates. And that's where the next layer comes in.